Hey guys, making this video to say that I picked up Modern Warfare 3. Now, I did own Modern Warfare 2. I did not buy Black Ops. I just didn't feel like spending $60 every year. So yeah, initial reactions is the stages are great, but it's plagued with tons and tons of bugs. I went 6 servers in a row, or 6 matches in a row, where I couldn't even connect. So there's obviously there are problems with this game. The other issue with it, one that really annoys the hell out of me, is there's no Team Deathmatch Express. Now, that was one thing that I absolutely loved in Modern Warfare 2, where if you want to just join a game and instantly get into the action, you could do that. No, there is no Team Deathmatch Express. But I do love that they got rid of some of those cheap-ass perks that were in Modern Warfare 2, like Commando's gone, thank God. There's no more of that, hey, I'm going to be, 20 feet away from you, I'm going to knife you in a second. That's no longer happening, and you could tell a lot of people forget about this because you see them like they're trying to knife you, and you're like, haha, and you just shoot them in the face. So, definitely great. Graphics, they look horrible. I actually think the graphics are worse than Modern Warfare 2. That's one thing that it's really shocking how shitty the graphics are on this. Battlefield Bad Company 3, I mean, my brother owns the Xbox 360 version. That game definitely looks night and day better than this. But what I like about Modern Warfare 3 is that, or Modern Warfare in general, is that I just like I would say it's more fun because it's constant action. Battlefield Bad Company 3, or no, I keep saying Bad Company. Battlefield Bad Company 2, one of my main complaints was the maps are so big, so it's not like you're always having constant action. It's more realistic, I would say. It's fun. It's a fun game, but I definitely think they could have done a better job. Now, if you see, there's a big little M there. That's what my video title's all about. I have a problem with stores restricting sales of video games to minors. Now, I don't have an entire problem with the concept of it. I have a problem with the execution of it. Okay? The problem I have, do I look like I'm 10 years old? No. Do I look like I'm 12 years old? No. So there should be absolutely no reason why a store would card you for a video game. Now, this gets into the whole, which, I'm trying to fix my fucking camera. There you go. This goes into the whole aspect of carding for video games. For one, I think it's a dumbass thing to do, and I think that it's completely unnecessary. GameStop, I'm looking straight at you because you're the worst offender when it comes to this. Why is it that I should be required to have a government-issued ID in order to buy a video game? I think that that's bullshit, and I think that goes against my rights as a consumer. For one thing, GameStop loves to tout and praise and say that they are following the law. GameStop, since when is it against the law to sell rated mature game without carding somebody? Oh, that's right. The law doesn't exist. Countless times has Congress tried to pass a law that would restrict the sale of video games to minors, namely rated mature games. Every single time it's been shot down with the understanding that it's unconstitutional. Damn right it is. It's the same thing with a movie. If I go to Walmart or Target or whatever, I want to buy a rated R film, I don't see them quickly to ask me how old I am. Why the fuck does it have to go towards video games? And it really pisses me off being 22 years old. The thing is that, shockingly enough, I can actually go to a liquor store, pick up a bottle of booze, and I can actually go through it without being carded. This has happened countless times. So my question is, why the fuck am I being carded for a video game, but I'm not being carded for booze? That's where I have a problem. Because the thing is that I can fully understand carding for alcohol. I can fully understand carding for cigarettes, cigars, drugs, whatever. In no sense because it hurts your health. Okay? Every single time that somebody likes to come out and say that this is damaging to our health, that this is making killers, if you're going to say that, go fuck yourself because it's not true. Okay? there have been countless studies that have proven one thing, and this is one thing that's unanimous. This game doesn't create killers, it creates better killers. And what I mean by that is, a person who's already psychotic and is going to do something stupid, this would only enhance his thoughts, his or her thoughts, whatever. But for a person who has not a single violent thought in their mind, playing this isn't going to make them violent. It's been proven. So I don't need to hear a corporation trying to play Big Daddy, trying to say, hey, we feel the need that we should restrict your sales, your right to purchase it. Fuck you. No. GameStop has pissed me off to the point where if it's a rated mature game that I want, I stay clear away from GameStop because they're stupid and retarded. And what I mean by that is they go one step above. GameStop has left a bad taste in my mouth in a sense that I went there one time with my brother. He bought, what was it, Fallout New Vegas. Okay? He already has the game. He goes to GameStop to buy a strategy guide. Okay? Now, for anyone who doesn't know what a strategy guide is, maybe you've been online a lot, and I'm surprised he wanted it anyway. A strategy guide is a book, okay? It's a book with pictures and writing in it, okay? Now, it happens to say on the front of the book that this game, it's for a very mature game. Now, I do actually have, I believe I have a strategy guide in here somewhere. Yes, I do. And, here we go. Here is a strategy guide. This is what we're going to refer to. Right? I actually have the strategy guide to Metal Gear Solid 3. It's more or less in mint condition. But you see, there's a little tag there, as you can see, based on a game rated by the ESRB. Now, does that necessarily mean that the book is rated mature? Or does it say that, hey, this corresponds with a video game that was rated mature? I think option 2. GameStop thinks option 1 because I hire a dumb bitch, and I'm going to say it. She was a dumb bitch. She goes like this. She goes, I go and my brother's going to buy it, right? My brother comes back to me. Oh, they need a card. So I walk up there, because I have a card. She goes, oh, I need to see a card. I'm like, are you serious? This is a book. You need to see a card for a book? I said, is this Playboy? I don't think so. Is this Penthouse? I don't think so. I said, it says Fallout New Vegas, and it's a book. I said, where does it see, where does it say that I have to be 18 or older to purchase, or 17 or older to purchase? It doesn't say that. GameStop says that, well, it's our policy that if it's rated mature, we cannot sell it to you unless you show us a card. Again, I don't see where you're saying that this book is rated mature, but for some odd reason, GameStop doesn't understand this. And this is a growing trend that's really pissing me off. I don't want to be carded for this shit. I shouldn't be forced to give my birth date, my ID, driver's license, whatever. I shouldn't be forced to give these items up to a corporation or store to buy a video game. If I'm not required to do this online, why the fuck am I required to do this in a store? Let alone the fact that I'm a grown man, okay? I don't need to see this shit. I can fully understand if you see a 6 or 10 or 12-year-old kid coming up saying, I want to buy this, and you're saying, look, you need your parent around or something. But the moment, I just don't get it, okay? And now, Target is where I bought this from. Target's what pissed me off because they were countlessly requiring me for an ID. Now, I know some of you guys out there are going to say, why didn't you just give up the ID? Yes, that is the easy way out, but what you're forgetting is, since when is it up to Target, Best Buy, or Best Buy doesn't even card, Sony store doesn't card, why is it up to Best Buy, Target and GameStop to become my parent? I don't need that shit. And this is America, and we're not, we're not China, okay? We're not we're not even fucking Australia, where they have to remove the blood because it's too violent. Okay, this is America, this is our rights, our freedoms, and they're fucking us over. Okay, I mean, the thing is that they make it a bigger deal than it needs to be. You know, there are absolutely no laws that prevent you from buying a video game if you're under the age of 17. And the thing is that for GameStop to prance around and say that it is a law, it's a requirement that the ESRB mandates it, bullshit, okay? The ESRB is the same thing as the MPAA, okay? The same way that the MPAA creates rated R, rated PG-13, PG-G, rated X. The same way that they come up with these ratings are the same way that this comes up, where ESRB comes up with them. ESRB, MPAA, they're not government organizations, okay? These are private, sector organizations. The MPAA is an organization of movie studios. The ESRB was formed by the video game industry, okay? So for a store to come out and say, well, it's a requirement of the law. Yeah, tell me, since when is the ESRB government run? It's not. Okay? It really pisses me off, guys. Because the thing is that, God forbid one day I don't have my fucking ID on me. Oh, we can't sell you this because you need the ID. Fuck you. No, you don't need my ID. Well, it's a store policy. Well, fuck you. I don't give a shit. Oh, is it your store policy to be annoying and to be stupid? Apparently so. So, I don't know, but it's worse enough that, these games are $60, but then it's a hassle to fucking spend your money. Again, as I said clearly, I have absolutely no problem with carding for alcohol, cigarettes, cigars, or certain over-the-counter drugs. I have absolutely no problem with. But when you start telling me, hey, you can't buy this because you're underage, unless you show us proof of age, fuck you. I am going to do it, and I'm going to make a big deal about it. If I come to your store and you tell me that I have to show you a card for a video game, you're going to hear it. And for you to say that I'm making a big deal out of nothing, it's not how it works, guys. This is America. I have my rights, and they're infringing upon my rights as a consumer. When they say, hey, we need a CID, fuck off. I ain't going to do it.